Greetings, my fellow warriors, boy Meckanimal, and I'm back again to address a little issue. Not so much of an issue, just a quick question that a fellow warrior of mine asked on uh, on the comment section of a previous video of mine, where I discussed the full range of motion and why it is important and crucial for every single individual to proceed with it. And his question was, that fellow warrior asked, "What about the Kali muscle constant tension philosophy?" And my answer is kind of, yeah, what about that? Uh, to to start with it, I have nothing against Kali Muscle. He's pretty entertaining, and he does what he got to do. So it's really no hard feeling and no hate between him and I. He doesn't even know me anyway. But in my simple opinion, I don't think he is the best person to get your training advice from. And the reason why I will not discuss, but it's just my opinion. And to get back to the constant tension, what about that? You know what? The constant tension it has its place to be, but it's being popularized in the bodybuilding community as the holy grail protocol to help you build muscle. And the more tension the more constant tension, the more amount of constant tension you have going on, define how much muscle you can build. So to roll back, we're gonna start with how you build muscle. To build muscle, you need enough mechanical tension, and then some type of metabolic fatigue. And the metabolic fatigue will be achieved after you put enough stress in the muscle for a certain amount of time. And those are the two factors that I consider important to build muscle: mechanical tension and metabolic fatigue. And to achieve mechanical tension, you will have to put the muscle through the greatest amount of tension that it can achieve, with the greatest amount of load throughout the greatest amount of range of motion. So you just pretty much have to get stronger. That's it. Because the stronger you get, the more load you'll be able to apply to the muscle, and then you will be able to go through the best range of motion that your mobility allows you to, which again is the main concern that I expressed in my previous video of why you should go through the full range of motion, to avoid injuries and to maximize your growth potential. But the problem with the constant tension that the bodybuilding concept implies is that you could go through, you skip the end ranges, you keep around the mid range, and then you just pump. And all it gives you is a lot of pump. And pump doesn't equate to muscle growth, because all it does is bringing as much influx of blood in the muscle as possible, which can help with muscle growth. Is being proven to a certain extent. But the pump itself is not muscle growth. It makes you feel accomplished, but doesn't mean that you necessarily did anything, because you could get a 15-pound dumbbell or barbell and then go for an hour pump work through constant tension and achieve the greatest pump that you want. But it's not going to necessarily contribute to muscle growth, because it's not enough tension for your muscle to respond to it. So to make it simple, constant tension, like Kali muscle wants you to Kali muscle wants you to go through, is not the key to muscle growth. You need to fucking get strong. And I don't know what has gotten how we've gotten to the point that people are afraid to be strong. Maybe because it's hard and it takes time to get strong naturally. Because what you see is a bunch of a whole fitness industry run by people who are on PEDs and promoting stuff that will not necessarily apply to the biggest crowd, that's natural people. And again, natural people, it will take time to grow muscle. You just have to be diligent, you have to be consistent, and just have to be patient, man. And you will be limited by your genetics, of course, but provided that you put enough time, you will reach your maximal genetic potential. That's the great things about being patient and train ridiculously hard and consistently, because there is level to consistency, which I will talk about in a different video. So that's that. Like, and another example is you see in gyms, people strap up, grab the bar. Like, how the hell would you strap up to grab a bar and do a pull up? And then what they'll tell you is, oh, it's because I want that constant tension. I want that constant tension. And you see them jerking between the mid-range, skipping the hardest part of the movement and thinking, no, I'm building muscle. No, motherfucker, you're not building muscle. It will help you, but you could get a greater amount of tension, a greater amount of load on the muscle by going throughout the full range of motion. But you know what? The reason why people do skip those end range, because it's hard and it humbles you. It makes you look weak, because if you were to go through all that, you will realize that you're not as strong as you thought you were. And that's what I said in that previous video. You need to come down to realization that it's okay to be weak at a certain time, and then all you gotta do something about it and aspire to get stronger and do things properly. Just do the right thing, man. Like anything in life, it's about doing the right thing. Be a decent human being. So don't lie to yourself. Just do the fucking right thing. Go through the full range of motion, because trust me, it's gonna help you on the long run. It will. And you'll be thinking about Meckanimal. Oh yeah, he told me that, and I think he's right about that. And how come nobody really put the emphasis on topic like that? When you're a leader and you're not capable or even spreading the most basic stuff, because those are basic stuff that I believe everybody should be embracing and knowing, but it looks like it's not the case. But I'm here, and for those who want to listen to me, understand that you are on the right path, and it's either you go through that jerky constant tension, and I guess Kalim also told you to do so. Okay, follow his advice and look like him, I guess, eventually. Or you follow my advice and you be like me, strength, mind, and body. So this is what fitness is all about, covering all aspects of the human ability to function in society. And that's about it. I'm gonna stop at that before I start digressing to any other topic. So my answer to what about Kali muscle philosophy of constant tension, my answer is I don't think it is the right way to go about things. And again, nothing against Kali muscle. I probably come across him at one point, because I'm part of this fitness thing. And it's just my opinion that he's not the best person to take your training advice from. And it's just what it is, my opinion. And you do you, I do me, you do him, you do me. Either way, it works for me. At the end of the day, I'm the master of my own destiny, and you're the master of your own destiny. Everything is and will always be beast mode, the Meckanimal way. Salute.